Y'all know I gotta play some music tonight, okay? Just bear with me, baby. I'm trying to give my life.
Scotty C got this one.
Put this blood on your doorpost, we about to get redeemed. Take this thing, walk like Christ, put these shoes on your feet. It's the Father Passover, make sure Christ in me. And agree to like Nathaniel, that's that light indeed. This blood in your life, so we gon' get eternal. Keep on crying, he sent a pledge, how that mean he heard you. When you stay on this narrow, they gon' try to carry you. Bear this burden with your cross out, but we gon' serve you. That blood atonement for our sins, fight this good fight. Without that blood, ain't no remission, no this book right. How he did us out of easy, Romans 5 and 9. Blood, the only reason why we took flight. Eat that flesh, drink his blood, put that life in you. Eat this man to drink this water, you got Christ in you. When you follow the king, they put that knife in you. We sacrifice, take a loss, and hope they might win you. By his blood, we get into his presence. The high priest at the door in the heavens. We gon' follow the shepherd, ain't no neglect. From heaven gates got our name like we cabin. We want your spirit to enter these temples. I want your ruach to hit me like cymbals. All by your blood, we felt your love. Abba, don't leave us, we can't get enough.
It's his blood that's preventing this nation from going straight from Genesis to Revelation. He showed the way. You ain't gotta lose to every temptation that come your way. If you sin, then repent, then facing another day. I could feel his eyes on me, the evil thing that I'm praying. I ain't never claimed to be perfect, but let me say, I will overcome. I'm saying this with my faith, and I'm supposed to be here. My existence ain't no mistake. Okay, prayer be our weapon now. Trying to go that extra mile. Gotta keep that hedge around. We big dogs stepping out. Tic-tac-toes, so my demons had to X them out.
Y'all ready?
This, money that, don't let money stress you out. Your bread might decrease when you finally take the 11 out. Punchline so plush, Christ is the only plug. His death showed you love, then he rose, now we trust. Sin can't hold us cuss.
I might not beat you up. That don't mean that I don't want to. You understand what I'm saying? Don't think that just because I ain't take it there that you didn't deserve it. I might didn't give you what you deserve, and deep down in my heart, I'm really hoping that somebody else will, so that I don't have to. You know why? I'm a retired crash out. I don't like being tested. It take a lot of self-control to not give people what they deserve, okay? And that's why I tell people to leave me alone, because even though I might be strong enough to pass the test that you're trying to put me through, that don't mean that I'm not going to go home and regret the fact that I didn't slap the shit out of you. So leave me alone. I'm going to keep...
Answer. Because you are that, you are capable. You are gifted, and you are so to be opinionated. It's okay to be different. And it's so okay to just be. The world awaits to receive you.
Leader, they want to hear from the mayor. If y'all ain't learned that yet. The mayor, not the trustees that don't do nothing, that only run their mouth. Y'all don't do no work, no work. Y'all forget I am the leader.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around.
Every election. So now, because they can't beat me, they got to do this smear campaign to convince public opinion that I'm bad for them.
So you said 2 elections. You were first elected in 2021?
No, 2013 was my first election for trustee. I was a trustee. I sat where they are.
Right.
That's why I know the law.
Council.
Yes.
Elected mayor 2021.
Yes.
Terms 4 years?
Yes.
Okay. Plans of running for re-election?
I'm running for both my seats. And I'm going to win them.
So, and when is the election for Thornton Township?
2025.
So those elections at the same time?
They are.
Bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
I could not be here breathing and be comfortable if I was really as bad as they was making it. You know, nobody could be around me. So for me to be this calm, I must have some kind of inner peace. And my inner peace is knowing that once everybody take the time to really see what type of person I am, you'd be surprised that I stuck around this long.
I have to make the life that I do live as happy as I can and try to do the best with what I have. You know, live the best life I can live, be as happy as I can be. Nothing is perfect for anybody. I don't.
Boys, I swear, I think I figured it out. You know why they don't want us redneck brothers and sisters and the hood brothers and sisters getting along? You know why? Because we'd be unstoppable. I'm telling you right now, we would shut shit down.
Yes. Hey, we will shut shit down. Blessings, blessings. Sorry, y'all, I was late. Let me get myself together. Now, I guess y'all know I ain't sleep. Okay, so I'm trying to get myself together. Had a long day. God be the glory. Thank you for being here. We got a good lineup for you. I had to do a little research. Hold on, my little undershirt keeps showing all of my goodies. I had to get cute for y'all because y'all know everything is all cute and love and war. You know what I'm saying? I'm just playing. I'm just talking shit. Y'all want me to put that back up there for y'all real quick? I was late and everything, and I'm still clowning. I got some stuff for y'all. We're gonna talk tonight.
I might not beat you up. That don't mean that I don't want to.
I'm just playing. Let's get it. Welcome to Uncensored Enlightenment Talk. Thank you for being here with Grace Levi. I appreciate you guys. Happy holiday. I got a little cute for y'all for the holiday. So I know you guys gonna be enjoying y'all family coming up for the next couple of days. Have some rum punch and just have some fun and just let go. Okay. So today we're gonna get into the Stephanie Wiedeman case. Also, there was a Open Meetings Act Open Meetings Act inquiry that she made. So we are going to go a little bit into that. You know, those will be very, very long, but we're going to get into that as well. As before we start doing that, you know, I want to expand your mind and get you guys ready for what may happen. And, you know, we're so focused on what's going on on the Democratic side, you know, the caucus that happened and things like that. And, you know, the last video, we showed you the Republican caucus and how it went down. They did their thing pretty uniform, but they did cheat. They did the slate thing. So I want you guys to be aware of the Republican candidates, because I don't want y'all to sleep on this. Don't sleep on them. I found a video from the Republican, Thornton Township Republicans, and I was really trying to figure out who was Mr. Nolan. But before we get into who Mr. Nolan is, I was like, who is Mr. Nolan? Is anybody thinking about who is Mr. Nolan and what type of you know, grip he has on Thornton Township, who he know, what's going on with him? I watched this video and I wanted to share with you guys because the Republicans is getting ready. Okay, so you guys need to be aware that y'all do have competition that's outside of the Democrats. So listen to what my man got to say. Now, this is not Nolan, but I believe he's a representative for the Thornton Township Republicans. Let's watch this. He happy?
What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a good day. I'm happy to announce that our candidates are official for the Thornton Township election on April 1st, 2025. We have officially filed our nomination by caucus paperwork today. So in a way, we've kind of made history today, since there was not a Republican caucus any time in the past before this year. And there has not been Republican candidates for Thornton Township offices since 1991. So it's kind of a big deal. We're pretty excited about it. I'd like to thank all the candidates for getting involved. Our candidates are Richard Nolan for supervisor, and for trustee we have David Barnes, Jeffrey Coleman, Keisha Richardson, and Carl Dombrowski. And then for highway commissioner, myself, Tim DeYoung. So I'm excited about the opportunity we have for this election cycle. And it's great that people are getting involved, and we're excited to get this thing going. We're going to hit the ground running on the campaign trail right after the first of the year. We're going to take a little time off for the holidays. So thank you, everybody, for your support. We're looking forward to getting started. Hope to see you out there on the campaign trail. Have a great day, everybody.
All right. He said he about to beat the streets. So y'all guys be aware of what's going on, because it's not going to be just the Democrats that's going to be out there.
Ms. Walsh, is this you with my...
I was trying to get a picture of who was Mr. Nolan at this point, but I couldn't find a picture. But we're going to read a little bit about who he is. And you guys are going to have to look into this, because Mr. Nolan, we could listen to this article together, but just a little bit about Mr. Nolan. One thing I do want to say, they didn't have an assessor or a clerk on their full slate. So I don't know how this full slate thing works, but they be picking and choosing what's going on around here. But this article is brought to you by Politics. Who is this? So Southland Journal. Okay. Who is that? So this is Deputy Committee Man Jeffrey Coleman. He is right here on the right hand side, and D Young. Hold on, no, D Young is on this side, and the other one is Jeffrey Coleman, the one that we just saw on the right hand side. So here they say a little bit about who is Richard Nolan, and I'm kind of intrigued to find out who this person is, because this is the person that's going to be going against Napoleon. Hopefully Nate Felds. I still got high hopes. We have a broadcast planned for the day after Christmas where we're going to get into a little bit of case law. Okay, we're going to break down. I'm not a lawyer, but I know how to do legal research and read certain documents. So I'm going to share some information with you guys so y'all can understand how to read case law, and then we're going to find a few cases, because they stated about 8 cases in his hearing, and we're going to try to look for 5 more cases to see what would be the odds or the chances of the judge actually reversing it. Honestly, I think he has a high chance, but we're going to go into that the day after Christmas. You know what we do here? Skills building. You know what I'm saying? All right. So for the office of Township Supervisor, this is a Republican nominee, Richard Nolan. Richard is certified in municipal law and governance with many years of experience in municipality finance and administration. He is a member of the Minister Conference of South Cook County and have hosted events for former Illinois governor. He is a former vice president of the school board 133 in Riverdale, Illinois, and a former village trustee of Riverdale. So that's what I was trying to pull it up. I was having such an issue, but I wanted to get a picture of who was Richard Nolan so we could, figure out who we dealing with. And we're going to look into the other candidate. They said trustee David Burns, Keisha Richards, Jerry Coleman, Carol for trustee, and Tim. This is the Highway Commissioner D. Young. Now, Carol V. Borswick. I do apologize. So that is who's going to be running on the Republican side. Now, I'm bringing that up because that's something that we're going to go back and look at, because we got to pay attention to what's going on. We can't just look at one side and be blinded, because that's how you lose the war. You see what I'm saying? Let's get into this. One thing I wanted to look at, because I don't want y'all to just disregard the Republicans. Y'all saw what Trump came in and did. He done turned so many states blue. It was unprecedented. I mean, he turned so many blue states red. I do apologize, that it was unprecedented. And even the Democrats had to say they ain't never seen nothing like it. They underestimated what people were thinking. They were underestimating the people's needs as well. We have a lot of inflation going on, but I just wanted to get into the hometown locator just to look at the geographical area, remind you guys. I know that the area out there is urban, a high percentage of Black, but I don't want y'all to think just because there's a high percentage of Black that they're going to already win, like the Democrats going to already win, because there's some things that's going on. You see what I'm saying? Y'all have a big population out there, and it hasn't been so many people versus the population to participate in a voting process. And now that I think that Thornton and Dolton has been on the news so much, that y'all going to have a big turnout. I really do think y'all going to have a big turnout, and you guys need to be ready. Okay, so whoever your candidate is, I think that you guys got to get behind them. And as he say, the first we coming out hot. We're going to beat the street. All right. So this is a little bit about Thornton Township. The population, we already went into the numbers of how much. We're about 150,000 to 170,000 residents. Population per. Let's get down into, this is what I wanted to see. I want to look in the geographics. Where is it? Population. Hold on one second. I think, I found another one. City population This is another one. Hold on one second. I found a better one because I wanted you guys to kind of look at it in an animated way. Y'all be able to look at this, kind of see the geographics, kind of get an idea of what's going on around there in Thornton Township. So it's estimated about 150,000 people. It's mostly urban, as you can see. And it's kind of split when it comes to male and female. These are some of the things that you guys should pay attention to when kind of making a determination or trying to figure out what may happen. That's what I do when I'm researching about anything, especially real estate. You got to compare your comps. So that's why I'm like, let's look and see what would be the possibility. But highlighting that what happened in the election, you never know. As he said, this was the first time that you in the years that y'all even had Republican candidates come aboard. You got to think about it. It has been so much dysfunction in Thornton that the population may flip. You see what I'm saying? So these are the things that candidates need to pay attention to and hone in on the geographical area that they want to focus in on. You know, one of the things that I was thinking about, especially for someone like Nate, that I think that they should, him and other candidates should focus on people between the ages of 18 and 30. You know what I'm saying? College students and, you know, like the early baby, what is that? Before they get to midlife, you know, before they get to 40. That population, I think, is really underrepresented. There is a lot of people in that population that is living in financial bondage. Also that needs to know more about what's going on around. You know, I really suggest that people focus in on the college area, bringing the younger people into voting. Okay, y'all do, because right here it's saying that y'all senior. Okay, it's already saying y'all have about a 69% population of Black. Don't think that that's gonna just mean Democrat. Okay, I'm just letting y'all know. Get ready. As well as the age population. Let me see who has the most. And that's what I said. The most population is y'all have 10 to 19 years old, about 23,000, but 20 to 29 is about 20,000. The population that they focus in on is the people that's above 50. So 50 to 59 is about 21,000. I'm looking at this graph. And 60 to 69 is about 20,000. Before, we were looking at who actually voted prior, and when I think the turnout was pretty low. It's like what, 12,000 or so. So that may be just the seniors coming out. I'm not sure who's that geographical area, but I think that a lot of people are going to be coming out. I really do believe that the candidates that are going in need to pay attention to people who can vote from the age of 19 up to, like I said, 30, 39 or 40, because I think this population is underrepresented. You don't hear a lot. All we hear is about the young kids and the seniors. So I just wanted to show that so y'all can see the geographical area as far as population, male versus female, even with Trump, because I kind of compare it. They thought that the Black women vote was going to override and, you know, knock him out the box, but it didn't. Y'all have like a 50-50 with males and females, and I'm not basing it on color, but I want you guys to, you know, keep that in mind. Okay, so candidates, pay attention to what's going on geographically. Don't underestimate your competition. You have Republicans out there. We're going to do, focusing on these Republican candidates to figure out who they are as well. And as you know, we're talking about the Thornton supervisor today, or the candidates that's running for supervisor. One today we're going to be talking about is Stephanie Wiedeman. Okay, so that was just something I wanted to share with you guys. I don't know if people are paying attention, but I'm like, who is Nolan? And what does he do? But Nolan has some credentials, and that's what you guys need. You know, it said, I'm just going to keep it real. It said Nolan, he has a history of certified in municipal law and governance, okay, with many years in experience in municipal finance and administration. So he has little credentials, but we're going to see what is going on with him, because I had tried to do just like a basic Google search, and he don't look like he got a lot of mess with him. He don't look like he got a lot of mess, because I couldn't find too much. You know, just on a public platform. You know, when you got dirty politics, they always write in articles. Now, I do want to give y'all some update. We're going on the Cook County Circuit Court search. There are a few cases that's still going on with Miss Henyard. So we wanted to touch bases with that today. She did go to, it was a court hearing the other day on 12/17. And I do believe that was hold on, let me just check before I talk too fast. Because let me look at the number first. 246. All right. So I believe the last court date that she had on December the 17th had something to do with House. Andrew Holmes was there. I was up in there, y'all. I got the little clipping, but it ain't not much happened because basically what they did was reschedule it for January 7th. Let me look to see directly. I believe this is it. Is this it? What's this? Let's go to this one. It's UK. Oh, and we're gonna get caught up on the other court dates, just to give y'all a heads up what's going on. So this court date is 1/22/2025. Plaintiff Jason House, Brittany Norwood, Kiana Belcher, and Tammy Browne. The injunction. The defendant Tiffany. Okay, so motion case management, call case management at 10 a.m. Order case disposed on 12/16. Okay, so something is still going on with this case, with the injunction. I remember, they made the announcement and said that it was official that Burge was not going to be able to be an officer, but they do have a hearing on 1/22, motion case management, call case management. So we're going to see what's going on with that and keep y'all posted, because it's still like they still have some filing, like they still have something going on with that. So that's not totally completed. Does that make sense? When I saw that, I was like, wait, I thought he was out of there. You see what I'm saying? But I'm not 100% sure based on this. So let's go to another court case. Oh my God. Yes, another court case. We have, I'm looking for the ones, this is like 2000, Jeanette Hall. This is the occupancy. Look, what was that? Their next court date is coming up. That's the eviction court case. It's going to be at 1 o'clock on 1/7/2025. So Tiffany got a lot going on coming up. She got two on January 7th. No, I think that, hold on, let me just check, because the one that I was at on the 12th, Andrew Holmes was there. Oh yeah, he was there. He didn't show his face, but they had called his name. So I don't think that has anything to do with this eviction, but this case is still ongoing. We need to keep our eye on that. Let's see if Tiffany show her little crazy self up. Solomon is going to be representing her, and J-Man Avery. Who is that? Tiffany keep the lawyers on deck, y'all. She keeps the lawyers on deck. Now, let's see. So we got 2 court cases on 1/7/2025. I'm trying to look at the most recent ones. Jason House, Brittany. And I told y'all about that with the Ronnie Berg. We got another one. This is Jeffrey DeVries. This is 2024. Jeffrey DeVries. Tiffany versus Tiffany, Village of Dolton. Oh, y'all was looking at that too. Hold on, let's pull it up, boots. This is they have another court date. This is Jeffrey DeVries. I believe, I know they haven't. I was looking at, I'm trying to see if this is the one that has to do with the fireman. Hold on. Because that is still something going on with that. New case filing. So give me a second. I'm trying to depict which one is which because they have so many cases. Yeah, this is Ally Summers issued for Village of Dolton Board of Fire and Police Commissioner. I believe this has something to do with the fire department. That's what I was looking at. It was like you see what I'm saying? So I need to look this up because y'all remember that they said that they had handled everything they needed to do with the fire department. So I'm not sure if this is them, but we have a few cases coming up for 2025. I told y'all I had time to be BSing. Y'all, it's so much going on. It's so much that y'all need to be updated on, especially when it comes to monies that may be owed by the town because of Tiffany and all of these daggone lawsuits. So it's another, I think, because this is mandamus, Jeffrey Reeves, mandamus. I'm not understanding what this case is for, but I'm going to get into it. Hold on one second. Recommended lawsuit. Writ of mandamus. Which actually refers somewhat uncommon. Hold on one second. Yeah, I think this has something to do with the fire department. So we're going to follow up. We got 2 court dates on 1/7. We got another one coming up on 1/23. It's an open call at 11 a.m. I'm gonna see can I attend some of these meetings. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna come back and let y'all know what's going on with them. Shout out to. I don't want to, get y'all in trouble because y'all know I'm the most hated. I'm the Tupac. I'm the Tupac of these streets. California knows how to party. Let me stop. California knows how to party. Y'all ain't got no behavior. In the city of ATL. Grace, keep it rocking. You listen. Once I dig in, I just dig in for the kill. Y'all know I don't care. So, yeah, it's another one. We got, let me see. It's so many. I'm looking for the ones that's like, that say 2024. Okay. So just give me 1 second. I think there's one more that I want to show y'all. Is this done? Yeah, we got one on the 14th. Libellous and slander. And this is Samaya, it's Sam Shah. Y'all know it's Sam Shah. I'm saying it right. Williams, libel and slander, no jury trial. And this is supposed to be going against Friends of Tiffany Henyard, baby, for 1/14/2025. I told y'all. I better love Grace. I'll be finding stuff because I'll be hunting my little nosy self. So there is more. There's more cases still to read. I told y'all on the list of the Delgado resignation list to all those cases, there's at least 8 cases that I did not read yet. On top of these. Okay, so I'm gonna keep the focus and keep y'all guys up to date because these liabilities are not just on Tiffany, but this one is Tiffany and Friends, baby. Libel and slander. So we need to figure out what's going on about this. Because she filed this. When did they file this? This was February 2024. So we're going to get into that. All right. So we updated y'all about 4 cases that y'all may not have known about or y'all didn't know when the next court date up. Tiffany going to be busy. 9 out of 10, her little stinking butt ain't going to show up. I don't know how she don't show up for court and don't be in contempt. I never saw nothing like it. I just saw nothing like it. All right. So now what we're going to do, because we're not keep the broadcast long today. I just want to give y'all a little substance, give y'all something a little bit different. We're going to just look at this letter from the Office of the Attorney General, the state of Illinois, Kwame Raoul, that gave their findings on the OMA request review. Now, all I can say that this is a little weird because this situation happened with Stephanie a while ago. So this Open Meetings Act one, it was they were talking about all right. This okay. Well, I think they must have been going back and forth. So this was a determination. The day say August 5th, 2024. And I I believe that she will if she needs it, she'll use this for her case because I think it says a little bit about things that were going on that day. Please bear with me, y'all, because I haven't slept today. So if I'm a little quirky, Y'all just gonna have to take me as I come, okay? So this was OMA request for review. This is 2023. Miss Wiedeman and Miss Nelson Jorsky. Okay, Jorsky. Yeah, I said it right. This determination is issued pursuant to the Section 3.5 of the Open Meetings Act for the reason explained below. The Public Access Bureau concludes that the Thornton Township Board trustee violated OMA by failing to provide the public with sufficient access to its August 15th, 2023 meeting. That's what I said. Like, this was from August 2023, and it was updated a year later. It took them a little while. Meeting and improperly restriction Miss Stephanie Wiedeman from addressing the board at the meeting. So she filed that in her request for review submitted August 15th, 2023. Ms. Wiedeman alleges that when she arrived at the Thornton Township building 10 minutes before the start of the board meeting that evening, a security guard told her that she was not wanted in the building. Here we go. Sound like a Tiffany. We already pulling a Tiffany. Miss Wiedeman alleges that she nonetheless entered the building, but that she and the other local residents were not allowed in the meeting room despite ample space for them. According to Miss Wiedeman, the township's senior advisor, Keith Freeman, Tiffany right-hand man, inadverted on behalf of the board by requiring her and the others to go to the overflow room that did not have sound. Ms. Wiedeman also alleges she signed up for public comment, but that Mr. Freeman told her she was not allowed to come to the board room to give in-person comments. Rather, she would only submit her public comment to the clerk via email. Jesus. On April 24th, 2023, this office sent a copy of Ms. Wiedeman's request for a review to the board and asked it to provide a copy of August 15, 2023 meeting agenda, minutes in a draft form if necessary, any records of open sessions from the meeting, any public comment rules and the board had established and recorded. This office also asked the board to provide a written response to allegations in Ms. Wiedeman's request for review. Addressing Ms. Wiedeman claims that she and others were improperly excluded from the boardroom and that the meeting was inaudible from the overflow room. This office required evidence of the capacity of the meeting room and the description of any measures the board took to make the August 15, 2023 meeting convenient and open to the public. This office asked a written response also addressing Ms. Wiedeman's allegation that the board improperly prohibited her from providing public comment at the August 15, 2023 board meeting. I wonder what took it so long. Maybe because they wasn't returning. The board did not respond to her letter. See, I was like, what took so long? The board did not respond to this this official letter. Therefore, this office sent a second letter in attention to the township supervisor, Tiffany Henyard, on September 18, 2023, seeking the same information. After additionally following up with the board attorney, this office received the board initial written response in this matter on August 3rd, 2023, as well as a copy of August 15, 2023 meeting agenda and minutes. The board established and recorded public comment rules and various police reports. The written response asserted that Ms. Wiedeman was not allowed in the township boardroom because seating was filled. So this was their response, filled to capacity. And I know that was on, y'all know it was on the news. Y'all know it was on recorded. So I hope they just wasn't lying. I'm not going to go back because y'all not be getting distracted and go like, let's go look at the meeting. But you know they be lying. That's why, like, what happened to Tiffany? I know it was her karma. But, you know, you can't fight wrong with wrong. But this is Tiffany Ammo, and that's why she get what she get. So it said Ms. Wiedeman was not allowed in township boardroom because seats was filled to capacity and the township officials would have felt unsafe. What, Tiffany? What you was gonna do, Ms. Wiedeman? What they thought you was gonna do? Let me find out. I heard you yesterday talking about, I used to be bad back in the day, but you know that was kid stuff. Let me find out. You got Tiff nervous talking about something. I don't feel safe. Oh, what you got going on, Tiffany? Badass Tiffany. After additional follow-up with the board's attorney, this office received the board initial written response in the matter of October 3rd, 2023, as well as a copy of August 15th, 2023 meeting agenda. I think I'm rereading again. I told y'all guys I need my glasses. The written response asserted that there you go. The written response asserted that Ms. Wiedeman was not allowed in the township boardroom because seating was filled to capacity, and that township officials would have felt unsafe with her in the boardroom due to her past conduct and perceived threats. That same day, this office forwarded a copy of the board's initial written response to Ms. Wiedeman. She submitted 2 replies on October 7, 2023. She attached a record she made at the August 15, 2023 meeting, which appeared to depict Mr. Friedman agreeing that Ms. Wiedeman signed in for public comment, but telling her that she must send her comment to the clerk. Ms. Wiedeman also provided a link to the Lansing Journal article about the board meeting. So I knew it was in the public. That's why I was like, why are they going to sit there and lie when you know it's some type of evidence out in the public? And it's videos. The article includes a picture of the boardroom during the meeting, which depicts an empty space behind 2 rows of 5 chairs each. The article states that there were 10 chairs in the room for members of the public, half with which were occupied by, I bet you Tiffany people, township involved individuals. Okay. On October 19, 2023, Ms. Wiedeman sent another written reply, which included a copy of the Facebook post she had made that was critical of Ms. Henyard and Mr. Friedman. Ms. Wiedeman argued that the post is not threatening in the nature, but instead reflects legitimate political protest. Meanwhile, on October 10, 2023, the AAG again asked the board attorney for a copy of the record of the board meeting and posed additional questions concerning the capacity of the meeting room. On October 17, 2023, the board attorney provided a copy of the record of the board meeting to them. That's why this took so long. I'm like, what is going on here? Okay, I'm like, this was a year that took them to respond. On November 28, 2023, the board attorney provided a supplement written response addressing the AAG questions from October 10, 2023. On November 29th, it's my birthday. Every time y'all hear November, y'all gonna remember my birthday. It's my birthday, November 29th. This official forwarded a copy of the board's supplement written response to Ms. Wiedeman. She substantively replied on January 2023. The 23rd, 2024, I do apologize, and attached letter written by another individual who attended the August 15, 2023 board meeting. This individual letter referenced attachment, but no attachments were included. On February 9, 2024, Ms. Wiedeman asked the AAG to proceed without the attachment. So I don't know. I guess she made a reference to the attachment and then it wasn't available. So she said, just move on and let's get this together. So the determination, in initial written response to this office, the board denied that it violated the OMA on August 15, 2023. The board claims that contrary to Ms. Wiedeman allegation, the boardroom and chairs there were filled and there was no seating available for her. The board, I gotta spice it up. The board stated that Ms. Wiedeman and others were offered opportunity to listen to the meeting in the lower level of the building. The board also stated, as far as the township knows, there were no technical difficulties with the board broadcasting of the meeting. However, the microphones were not working in the overflow room, so Ms. Wiedeman was invited to write down her comment to read into the record, but she refused to do so, addressed by Ms. Wiedeman attendance in the particular board claim. They ain't tell her to do that. I don't believe that. I believe that they said no. Go downstairs and watch from downstairs. That's their typical thing. Okay. So let's just kind of get to the bottom of it because we're going to get into her case. The Lansing Journal article included attributed quotation that the audio of the meeting came on for a hot minute and then cut off again. Miss Wiedeman, there you see, hot minute. Look, they use slang in it. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a little sleepy. That's why I'm a little silly, but I love you. Just deal with me, y'all. Miss Wiedeman also disputed that she posed any kind of security threat to Miss Henyard or the township more broadly. And I think it's supposed to say she did not pose. She explained that after 18 years of employment with the township, Ms. Henyard had fired her and then had sought to restrict her from the township events she had attended for decades. Ms. Wiedeman described her history of interactions with Ms. Henyard in detail and argued that her criticism of Ms. Henyard as an elected official and her attendance at township events cannot be considered harassment or threatening behavior. Okay. The board, November 28th, 2023, supplemented written responses. What the board said. The board is Tiffany. Okay. At some point before August 15, 2023, Thornton Township board meeting, the boardroom had been used for another event and some of the seats were removed. Look, they got to come up with some excuse. For some unknown reason, the seat had not been replaced. The security guard who was posted outside the door incorrectly informed the attendee that there were no seats available and instruct them to watch the meeting in the overflow room. Now you see how they try to back foot and see foot. They try to back up. Like, well, it wasn't Keith Freeman. It was the guard. You see that? Look at that. And it was a mistake because we noticed that it wasn't no chair. They must have looked at the evidence after they respond, like they always do. Mr. Freeman also stated, I did not observe any technical issue. I likewise have not been informed of any issues related to the streaming of the media aside of Ms. Wiedeman's complaint. And I think you can see that. I think whatever, I can't say, like directly like this was the meeting and I know that the sound was messed up, but there has been times where we was watching the meeting and the people downstairs couldn't hear nothing. You see what I'm saying? So they need to just cut it out. On January 23rd, 2024, Ms. Wiedeman submitted a reply to the board's supplemental written response. Ms. Wiedeman replied incorporated with a written statement by Miss Angela L. Hill, a resident of, so that's what she provided then. I guess that's the one they were looking for. A resident of the village of Dalton, where Miss Henyard is mayor and where Mr. Freeman is village administrator, who stated that she also attended the August 15, 2023 board meeting. Miss Hill collaborated with Miss Wiedeman description of how the meeting transpired, explaining that Keith Freeman came out. He tried to direct us downstairs. We refused, telling him we wanted access to sign in and speak and would not be able to hear those names that were called. He was made aware of the fact that no one could hear. So she came as a witness because Keith Freeman is her right-hand man. You know what I'm saying? He's not a whistleblower because everything that we read and bring to you is the case of the Open Meetings Act now. He's involved. Okay, so if y'all gonna do something, FBI, make sure he get a little something. Okay, all right. So let's see. I'm gonna try to get to the bottom of it because pretty much I know that she won this. The board clear. Okay, so at the bottom, we just gonna get to the bottom. It says the board clearly violated the Open Meetings Act by prohibiting Ms. Wiedeman from addressing its members in person during the August 15, 2023 meeting. The board established and recorded public comments. Rules does not state that the board may require public comments to be submitted by email rather than voiced to the board in person. Even if the board has such an established and recorded rule, it would be unreasonable restrict the rights of the public comment and thus be invalid. Okay, public bodies have an express statutory duty to provide members of the public with the opportunity to verbally address their members at in-person open meetings. Therefore, this office, I can't even get the word out right now. So basically, this offers the board to refrain from requiring members of the board of the public to submit public comments in writing and ensure that members of the public are permitted to vocally address its members in person at each open meeting and to otherwise fully uphold the right to address public officials. Okay, so I think this is something that if it applies to Ms. Wiedeman's case, as far as showing a history of issues and the way they have been treating her, it may help her with her case. You know, all of these things are still lingering too. I don't even know how many lawyers that Tiffany had, but she has a lot. And I would assume that is a lot of them are on the township watch. So you guys need to be aware of that. I wanted to go over this because this was something that pertained to Miss Wiedeman, and I wanted you guys to see, you know, another person that has been affected by Tiffany Henyard. She was one of the first people. Tiffany came out swinging. She probably went straight to office like, you fired, you fired, you fired, you fired. Get out. You know Tiffany little nasty self. And the good thing that, you know, I had to hear Miss Wiedeman, she understood like, hey, I wasn't feeling her. I think from my opinion, when I was listening to, it seemed like, you know, she may have not gave Tiffany words in the past when Frank was there, but she may have gave Tiffany dirty looks. Like, I don't trust you. I don't like you. You're taking advantage of Frank. That's what I'm hearing. You see what I'm saying? And what we heard when Miss Wiedeman was in the interview with Jedediah, basically, Frank was, you know, I think supporting Henyard because Henyard was going against Ronnie. I mean, is it that name? The mayor, the other mayor before her. You know how the politics work. He probably didn't even like Tiffany. He probably just was like, all right, we're gonna let her go for mayor. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna help her get this guy out of here. You know, we could use her real quick. And it kind of probably went to the left. That's just my opinion, and I'm gonna just keep it moving. So I wanted to ask Stephanie, another question yesterday, well, the other day, but I didn't want to overstep my boundaries because people were mad at me for being on his show. Like, get her out of there. She's a snake. Don't trust her. You know, I was really trying. I should have just stayed focused, but I had one more question to ask. And I know it's a little crazy, but I still had to ask because I know Miss Trina Downs. I ain't got nothing to say. But I'm gonna just say one thing that she did say that I was inquiring about too. That I'm like, okay, I want to know about that $14 million in cash. Where is it? Is it real? Who had it? What's going on with it? That's what I wanted to ask, but I didn't want to overstep my boundaries yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Because I was barely supposed to be there. So I would like to know a little bit more about that, guys. Don't forget to ask. You like the music? Thank you so much. I had to get myself in a vibe. I promise you guys. Sometimes I just had to get myself in a vibe, play my little Hebrew music, you know, give my thanks to the Lord. Come over here like, whoa. Thank you so much, Christopher, for being with us tonight. Please hit the like button. That's not true, poo-poo. He only turned the purple state red on blue states went red. Hold on. That's not true, poo-poo. My name is Grace. Please. Thank you. Because wrong is wrong. Yeah. He also turned the purple states red. What purple states? They were in between. No blue states went red. That's a lie. I'm not even about to go up there. How he won the election? That's a lie, poo-poo. I'm gonna have to call you poo-poo. Hey, H-Spot. Put some respect on my name. I call y'all by your name, okay? Remember, respect the throne. I respect you too. Hey, Javar. Christopher Oliver, police officer, who? Road cops got appointed. Who you talking about, boo? Let me know because y'all already know how I feel about these road cops. It ain't acceptable. Cops didn't pass the test. Oh yeah, I didn't pull up that lawsuit because that lawsuit is not finished yet. Offer just derives. You're right, Christopher. Thank you. It's so I knew I was sleepy. Because I was like, who derives? Who is that? And then I pulled up the case and that was actually that. So thank you so much for keeping us informed. This was that. Remember, you guys, I read that case where Tiffany, let me just pull the, because I still have the thumbnail. This right here. Hold on, is it this one? Well, y'all see this picture right here? This picture in the back was the picture where she hired those officers who wasn't certified, well, didn't pass the test and overlooked the other one. So that was that case. So it's still pending. Thank you so much. I appreciate you on task. That's why I love you guys. Because sometimes I just be like, wait, this look familiar, especially after reading all these cases. So yes, that was the case, and it's still open, and we're waiting. Police officer. He's like, it's the police officer. Let me know what you're talking about, because y'all know I go back in the comments a little late. Not the fireman, but the police officer. Okay, so that was the police officer, but it's another one. Let me go back to that, y'all. Before we get into the case, I promise you guys. Thank you. I'm over here trying to be, sexy and a troublemaker. Rah. Let me stop. I am a hot mess. God be the glory. Hold on 1 second. Let me just look at this. I think it's something that had to do with it. Hold on. Because it had went back far. The board of trustees, Jasmine King, Lacey. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I thought I saw one that had to do with the fire department, but maybe I'm tripping. When I go back in here, I'm not going, because I do that. I get a little distracted. I'm like, let me look, research. Give me a second. I'm going to go back and see. But I thought I saw something. But maybe it's just me today. All right. So Henyard accused of intimidation and retaliation. This was our article that is News Dispatch, February 12, 2024. And I think this is highlighting what Miss Wiedeman went through and has to do with her court case. Okay. So shout out to Miss Wiedeman. You are official, Stephanie. They love you, girl, and it's because you've been there. They do need. I love Nate. I love the new, giving people opportunity. But I do know that you have tenure, and you know the system, know how to get things processed. And maybe after watching all of this stuff, you may have some new ideas to implement some better rules and regulations based on the things that you know already and the things that you saw. So she is actually a good candidate. And I never said she's not. I think she is a great candidate. Y'all know I just be thinking like, let's get somebody just new, like ATL new. You know what I'm saying? Right, like, hey friend. They would interview like, hey friend. That makes me a little skeptical of people, but I do think that I see some sincerity in Miss Wiedeman. I'm just talking about from me just looking at her. I kind of can read people just a little bit. I ain't saying she's perfect, but I do get it like a genuineness. I do get a do right. Honor the people. That's what I get from her. But it is what it is. Y'all know I just making my own assumption. Anyway, let's put this on the screen. Let's go. Henyard accused of intimidation and retaliation. February 12, 2024. In battle. Hated her. We talking about Tiffany. Hated it. Okay. In battle, Dolton Mayor in Thornton Township Supervisor Henyard has been using her position of power much like that of the third world dictator. She has been accused of lavishing money on herself, destroying the budget, cutting the trustees out of the loop. Even though financial oversight is at a core of their duties, now Tiffany has been named in a federal civil rights lawsuit accusing her of retaliation, false arrest, and malicious prosecution. Yeah, Stephanie about to get some money. She gonna get some money, y'all. And it's Tiffany's fault. So one of Henyard's first acts as mayor was to create a security detail for herself. She handpicked officers from Dolton Police Department, taking them away from serving the public to serving her instead at an annual cost of taxpayer of $250,000. Don't forget about that. That's why don't be mad. The Dolton Police Station, y'all need to be audited. Y'all need to be really audited. For real. Like everybody license needs to be checked. Oh well, they check mines all the time. Background checks need to be run again. Yes. And P-test, all that shit, Peggy. Okay? Because y'all a little bit suspect over there. I'm just saying. Always got some shit going on. False arrest, running up in people's houses. Something ain't right. So the security team escorted Henyard around town in a big black SUV, and they were armed and had full police power. According to the lawsuit, the officers all are also being used to silence and intimidate Dolton residents. In the filing, resident Stephanie Wiedeman attended a public gathering where Henyard was present. Henyard had a city employee place flyers promoting Henyard on the windshield of the car. Wiedeman removed the flyer from the windshield. Upon learning of this, Henyard had 3 Dalton officers remove Henyard from the meeting and place her under arrest. I'm mad. I know I read this already, and I know I already know, but just imagine that. Just imagine it, okay? That is terrible. That's why nobody like you, Tiffany. I understand why people don't want to hear anything from you, don't want to give you the benefit of the doubt, want to just stomp on your head, happy with everything that happened with the caucus, because you really deserve it. You really do, honestly, which I know I'm with, like, you know, keeping y'all karma clean a little bit, you know, doing shit right for the people. I'm just going to throw that out there. But Tiffany, you deserve it. You deserve. This is what Tiffany deserved. I'm about to sing it. She deserved. Let's put this. This is not only to throw shots at those people from earlier, but this for Tiffany too. This was Stephanie Wiedeman saying to Tiffany.
I might not beat you up. That don't mean that I don't want to. You understand what I'm saying? Don't think that just because I ain't take it there that you didn't deserve it. I might didn't give you what you deserve, and deep down in my heart, I'm really hoping that somebody else will, so that I don't have to. You know why? I'm a retired crash out. I don't like being tested. It take a lot of self-control to not give people what they deserve. Okay?
Thank you. And I think that's what Wiedeman said yesterday too. She like, I used to be bad. I understand being a whole crash out back in the day. They be testing us. Trying to pulling out the bad stuff. So anyway, moving forward, Henyard got this lady locked up. She is disgusting. So, like I said, upon learning of this, Henyard had 3 village officers remove Wiedeman from the meeting and place her under arrest. She was charged with theft and booked into the Dalton Police Department, where she had to post bond. I thought they had a no post bond law out there in Illinois. When did they do that? When did they start that? Why she had to post bond? And then Dalton police, I'm trying to tell y'all need to get them investigated. They followed this. That's unlawful. The filing shows several other incidents where Henyard used the police to remove Wiedeman from other public gatherings in retaliation against her for her Facebook post, which challenged her performance as mayor and Thornton Township supervisor. Dalton residents and business owner Lawrence Gardner claims he has been harassed by Henyard for not supporting her as well. He maintained the city, I add that as well. He maintained the city revoked his business license, which destroyed his trucking company and store. Which one is that? Did you sue? I don't remember your name, Mr. Gardner. Oh, she's just destroying everybody's lives. Dalton deputy village clerk Montgomery filed a suit because she is a victim of intimidation, according to the Montgomery. People are walking on eggshells to speak, and they're afraid to have an opinion about anything or to fulfill their duties. Okay, so we're going to get into, let's see if this next article say anything different, but we're going to get into the case read. Is about a 14-page, and that's going to give you, I just want to highlight the other day on that Saturday when I came on, only a few of you listened, but it was okay because it was for the Levi family, where I was a little bit upset with the things that I heard on the Thornton Township meeting, how everybody was acting up, and I was really just praying for you guys. Like, the bad behavior is really not acceptable on no side. And what really bothered me, just like what they said at the end of this article, is that the tone again is being set to intimidate the residents. So they don't talk. They don't talk up for themselves. That's what she did, or that's what I saw at that meeting. It was so much chaos on everybody's side that someone who's a neutral may not want to have nothing to do with nothing, just because everybody was set tripping. Everybody. Okay, Tiffany there laughing. Wow, no comment, and the lawyer scared. Wow, no comment. I'm just saying. That shit was crazy. Then somebody was like, I just moved here in June and I just all of this stuff. Somebody like, you shouldn't have moved here. I mean, hella talking in the background. Just the old lady. Hold on, I gotta go. I gotta tell y'all because I didn't make a reaction, but y'all saw that old lady who were talking about Mr. She was talking about the old guy. What's the old guy that's always talking? Y'all know who he is. The old lady was mad because can I pull her up there? What is his name? Y'all like who? I can't. I hate when I'm sleepy. I'm about to pull it up real quick so y'all can see the old lady because this shit had me bugging. I gotta say something about this. This is gonna be one part that we gotta watch because I'm a little disappointed in her. She was tripping. This old lady was tripping. Hold up. Let's see if I could pull it up. Where's Lansing at? They gonna pull up all this other stuff. Journal. All right, sorry, y'all. Give me a second. I hate when I'm sleepy. I'll be like on slow street. I said, I ain't about to do this. Y'all not about to knock me out the box and think, oh yeah, we knocked her out. We threw some voodoo her way. She out of here. Hell no. Hell no, you won't. I bet you went right to that altar today. Yeah, let's get rid of Grace Levi. Altar. Yo, witch. Okay, I'm just playing. I'm not playing, y'all. Y'all don't mess with me. Don't let me start because I'm gonna throw jabs. Y'all know what it is. Anyway, let's just watch this part because this is the part that got me feeling some type of way. I'm about to put it on the screen. It was funny and it was not funny, and I'm very disappointed in this resident because you tripping, and Henyard got you up there looking terrible. Look what this old lady did.
Was really essential to what I wanted to make, and I didn't find a platform that
Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna get this old lady. I'm gonna get you because you was tripping. Dang, I didn't get to watch all of it. I was so disgusted. I'm gonna have to watch this, y'all. It was her. There she go. Is this her? Hold on.
I did not take those off. I took off the things that were against or not in compliance with the image ordinance. For the company, for these men and women to be in here.
This one.
Is this one? My name is K. Fox. I've been out here. I've been living in this township since my son was 16. He's 51 now. I never, in my wildest dreams, seen the chaos, the backstabbing, the jealousy, the envy, the unconsiderate, don't even consider the kids and the senior citizens.
I agree with her.
Because of your agenda.
Dan Lee, exactly.
Everybody ain't gonna get along with everybody. Okay, but it got to be some type of reasonable solution that's bringing in all the outside people into our township. They run the outside people out is running our township. Y'all so busy trying to stab Tiffany that you got other snakes that's slithering in here. Like Tiffany said, she was raised here. You got people flying in here, busting in here, just starting all kind of chaos. And another thing, if you're not a Thornton Township,
where's the old lady at?
You need to stay off of these mics because you don't have no concern about what's going on in our township. I don't care if your daughter got an apartment here. I don't care if your grandkids got an apartment here. If you're not a resident here, you should just say that. And
look at Tiffany. Smiling, she happy, messy ass. I didn't never see her. Yep. Look at you.
While y'all back there hollering, let me tell you something. I'm gonna leave it like this. Number one, Merry Christmas, and number two, Mr. Dan Lee.
This right here. Now I don't know what went on with these two old people, but I got something to say about this.
Why you sit up here flipping me off with the bird? Like I told you, your mama.
And now I'm gonna stop right there. Do you see this lady's little shrivel up carpal tunnel syndrome finger? Ma'am, I'm gonna have to tell you to put that little shrivel up thing and put it back down. God don't even want you to put that little old shrivel up, broke finger up, because you ain't supposed to be doing that. Do you see how our seniors are living? Do you see how our seniors are living? I'm not with this. I'm not with this right here, because we a hot mess being young. But then what y'all doing? Y'all closer to God. You supposed to be acting right. So I felt some way about this little wrinkle up carpal tunnel finger being put in the air as though this was acceptable. The older people out there, y'all getting real nasty, and that is not acceptable. I'm gonna move forward because I saw some other stuff that made me mad, and I don't need nobody coming over here like raw. But this right here.
Want to simplify entry into the federal market? Then review
real.
the free practical
with
guide to getting.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. This is not acceptable. This right here, I don't care what's being said, who said it. It could have been the Pope, president. This was not acceptable. You cannot go into a public meeting with a golf club. I don't even know how you didn't get locked up. I'm gonna just be real. That's why I kind of like, I'm just being real. People may think that you with Tiffany. I got love for you. You know, it is what it is. But I can see why they think you with Tiffany. You done came in there with a golf club. And then Tiffany was like, go ahead and talk. Let her talk. And that was weird because Tiffany don't like people to talk. She came in there like, hold the fucking phone. I'm just playing, y'all. I had to say it. My favorite resident, I'm sorry. My favorite resident was like, don't say anything. I don't want you arguing with nobody else. I'm like, listen, I'm not about to argue with no one else. I'm just going to keep it real. Y'all know what it is here. I'm already on Blackout Street. So I don't want to be beefing with nobody. But I'm going to tell y'all what ain't right. Now, you know that wasn't acceptable. For real, for real. And I don't know how the police didn't lock you up. That was like a weapon. That's nah, man. Y'all can't do that. Yeah, you had the lawyer ready to skedaddle. You put the lawyer. Let's put the lawyer. Oh, the lawyer was getting nervous. The lawyer was like, "I'm out of here. You over here laughing?" The lawyer was not fucking beat. Nope. Ooh. You were scaring me, Trini. You were scaring me. Scary. You were scaring me like Tiffany picture. Hold on, let's get to this. Look at the lawyer. Where the lawyer at? The lawyer skedaddled. She like, fuck this. Hold on. Let's listen to what the lawyer got to say. This was a topper. Hold on. Then when she started speaking, people got up like, hell to the no, to the no. You shouldn't do that, Miss Trina. Trina down. Sorry. Y'all know I'm sleepy. You shouldn't do that. I'm going to keep it real. Like, that's why I said everybody was tripping. Everybody. I don't care what was your side, how you felt. Y'all put a sense of tone of intimidation back in people again. And that's not right. I don't care what side y'all on. That's not right. That's wrong. Come on. Y'all lived there together. Moving forward. I know my favorite resident, you didn't want me to talk about it, but I had to. She was like, don't say anything. She's going to come and curse you out. I'm like, fuck it. Y'all know I'm going to keep it real. Come on. I don't want no trouble, but I'm going to tell the truth. That shit was off the hook. That's why I was a little upset too. Because I have high hopes in people. I'm going to be honest. People say Trina is this type of person. I keep mixing people's names. I hate when I'm sleepy. Trina is this type of person. She's that type of person. But honestly, I think she's very intelligent. I think that she has been through a lot. And I think the way that she verbalized her concern could be very aggressive. You know, I guess because I'm not saying used to, but I already explained to you, I came from a Haitian household where my grandma yelled from the top of her lungs in 2 minutes, you want some beans and rice? So, you know, maybe that dysfunction made me have a little bit understanding of people and sometimes, you know, their upbringing or their culture and things like that, but not with the golf club. Not with the golf club. Like I said, I think she's very intelligent. The way that she comes off in the public is not acceptable most times. That's why people say the things that she say, but what they say, but what she says be having substance, especially when she talked about was Tiffany bonded. Like, is this bonded? And the next day, bonded. See, some things that the people with the big mouth say that y'all don't want to hear, it get the fucking job done. So that's why I'm kind of like, let her talk. And that's why I was kind of hurt, because I mean, for real, I was hurt because everybody was set tripping in that motherfucker. Do you see what I'm saying? Everybody just wasn't good. You had the white lawyer like, fuck this, get the fuck up out of here. These motherfuckers crazy. All right, I'm putting y'all on the screen. Thank you, Javar. I said that in Dalton politics, like the coffee into a what? And she had equalizers in her hands. I don't know what you're saying, but listen, if you said in Dalton politics, I'm not even gonna do it because y'all gonna be like, I'm messy. Y'all up there acting up in Dalton politics. I was cracking the hell up, but I'm gonna shut up and mind my business. Now let's get to the case law because I don't want no drama. I got enough talking shit about people up there making subliminal messages talking about she got no viewers. That's why she talking about us. Nope, talking about y'all because you ain't shit. Sorry, I'm moving forward. Just this day. Don't worry, I will not bring this up no more. Y'all know how I am. I'm a troll for that day. I'm gonna say bow, jabs. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get to it. Now, you know who we're talking about tonight. Miss Wiedeman. I want to say shout out to Miss Stephanie Wiedeman for standing up. Like, bump it, I'll do it. And then also, I know that could be Tiffany mad as hell. Anything to make her more mad, I'm with it. Y'all know what I'm saying? So we just read the OMA that I'm gonna say that Miss Wiedeman won, proving that she was locked out of the meeting, as well as she wasn't able to speak, and they were in violation. So I will hope that's something that she can add just to show more proof. But Tiffany has so many lawsuits and things at this point that, baby, all the court filings is what it is. They should just refer her to all the court filings. I know the judge is tired of this. So this is Stephanie Wiedeman versus Tiffany Henyard, individual and in her official capacity, Mayor of Dolton, police officer, Hobsons. Oh, Hobsons, ex-Hobsons. I got my eyes on you. I think that's a female. Is that a female? I know S. Hobson is involved in the Alexis case. That name looks familiar. Don't worry, I know every last one of y'all names. And every last one of y'all that's involved in the Alexis case, one by one, I'm just going to inquire. Okay? Don't think that it's going to stop. So let's move forward. Oh, there he go again. Detective J. DeReeves. That was the one who sued before. That's the one. Here you go. The name again. And M. Harris, the sergeant. All right. So this is the complaint. This is the plaintiff is Stephanie Wiedeman. Let's get into. We know who the parties are. We know the revenue. The jurisdiction and venue. You know what that is. That's how they, gets grips on the case. It took place in their county. They have jurisdiction because the court has subject matter over the case, like, for instance, civil. So it's in a civil court. So that's what it means when it means to jurisdiction and venue. Facts. Let's get to the facts. Stephanie Wiedeman has been a resident of Cook County since 1980. Plaintiff started working for Thornton Township in 2002 and worked in various positions with the township until March 2022. The village of Dalton is in Thornton Township. Dalton holds bi-monthly meetings for the Dalton Board of Trustees, which runs the village in coordination with Dalton Mayor. These meetings are open to the public, and the members of the public are allowed to attend and to comment during the specified public comment section. So this has to have something to do with what we just read. As a political engagement resident of Thornton Township, plaintiff frequently attend these meetings and share her thoughts on matters of the public concerns during the public comment section. Tiffany Henyard elected mayor of Dalton and became center of controversy. In February 2021, Tiffany Henyard was elected mayor of the village of Dolton. In Henyard's first year as mayor, she took a number of actions which generated substantial controversy, such as A, formed her own personal security detail of 3 full-time Dolton police officers paid by the village of Dolton, decreasing the number of officers available for routine law enforcement, using public funds to pay for billboards featuring Henyard's name and image, altering the advertising for local Dolton public events and programs to prominently feature Henyard's name and image. Ooh, I know you could tell Stephanie don't like that shit. She's like, I don't want to see his face at all. Because she brought that up the other day. Like, it is an ordinance that her face ain't supposed to be on there. She's like, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Her ass gonna act like I'm just playing with you, Stephanie. You run around and be like Tiffany, gonna snatch her billboard down and make it a target. Shout out to my favorite resident. She done did that. Like, girl, look at this damn picture. Send me a picture with a bullseye, Tiffany. That's how much people can't stand them. I'm like, Lord, okay. So using public funds to pay personal travel, including lavish trip to Las Vegas for Henyard. On December 8th, 2021, the Dolton Board of Trustees voted to call a recall election against Henyard to be held on June 28th, 2023. In the June 28th, 2023 recall election, Dolton voters voted to remove Mayor Henyard from the office. They had said that they had misrepresented something in that. That's why they didn't win that. When I was reviewing that, that's what they said. Because I thought it was I think, like I said, it was a way that it was written up. That's why the judge didn't go with the recall. And I think he should have, because that's what the people wanted. But I think the way it was written up, they said that they didn't represent the subject matter properly, and the people may not have full disclosure on what they were doing, if I remember. Please, they knew what the hell they were doing. Okay, so it says Mayor Henyard remained in the office, however, as the election result was invalidated by the Illinois court on procedure grounds. Plaintiff was and is an outspoken critic of Mayor Henyard, both online, on Plaintiff personal Facebook account, and in person at Dolton's board meeting. She wanted to get Stephanie the fuck up out of there. She was like, oh no, we already got to deal with Mr. Roberts' ass. She probably didn't know Mr. Roberts was that damn smart, and it was over there giving her that work. But she's like, wait a minute, she got to go. She know too much. Get her ass out. Lock her ass up. You heard what I said. That's Tiffany. Plaintiff have expressed her belief that Mayor Henyard is misusing her office to enrich herself and her political allies, as has misappropriated public funds for her own private gains. Plaintiff posted, while at times highly critical of Mayor, contains nothing that could be reasonably construed as a threat or intimidation. Despite this, Mayor Henyard has repeatedly portrayed plaintiff criticism as a threat to her safety and the safety of her family. Stephanie, let me find out you know how to box. I was looking at your page test, Stephanie, and I saw your friend. I was so nosy. I was like, who this black guy talking about? That's my best friend. I was like, yo, Stephanie be in the hood. She be Tiffany. Let me find out you're scared of Tiff. Stephanie, you be hitting her with the boxing like, you know how to put it in with the body? That's what you do, Tiffany. Like, she's smart and she can fight. I don't have nothing to do with that lady. Get her out of there. All right. Mayor accused plaintiff of trying to intimidate her when plaintiff attended the board meeting of the trustee meeting and looked at the defendant mayor. Defendant mayor, that's why I don't mess with people. I'm about to tell you, because people would just do this, hyperinflate stuff, make you seem like then you be in court having to fight something because somebody, she harassed me. She looked at me. That's why I wrote Dolo. I'll stand right here by the computer and talk shit for right now, because these people out there, they suspect. They suspect. I'm just saying, not all the residents, not y'all, but y'all elected official and the people that they keep under them. Woo-wee, suspect as hell. So Mayor Henyard accused the plaintiff of trying to intimidate her when the plaintiff attended the Dolton meeting of trustee meeting and looked at the defendant mayor. Defendant mayor accused plaintiff of harassing for posting critical comments in the local Facebook group. Defendant mayor accused plaintiff of stalking her based on the plaintiff attendance at the oh my God, at the public board meeting and events hosted by Mayor Henyard. Mayor Henyard has treated plaintiffs speech critical of defendant mayor and plaintiff attendance at open meeting events as if they were a campaign dedicated to harassing, stalking, and threatening defendant mayor's life and that of her family. Ms. Henyard was weaponizing her authority over the Dalton Police Department to harass, intimidate, and arrest plaintiff for her protest speech and participation in her local government. So you know this is going to lead to a First Amendment violation. Leave our family, you know where it's about to go. First Amendment. All right. And then they gonna wrongful arrest if this has it in here. Oh my God. Defendant Henyard abuse of power has gone on for over a year and caused significant anguish and there she go. She used the word anguish to the plaintiff and hampered her ability to engage in First Amendment protection political speech. June 11th, meeting and arrest. Here we go. A little bit details, more details. The first incident of defendant mayor violated a plaintiff constitutional right took place at a T with trustees meeting on June 11, 2022. Like other Dalton meeting, the meeting was open to the public and featured a public comment section. Plaintiff was present along with a member of the other Dalton residents who wished to speak out on village concerning, including the recall process, which was an issue of significant public concern. Before the meeting began, plaintiff and several others attendees walked outside. While outside, plaintiff saw Dalton employee Kim Austin placing pro-Henyard campaign flyers on the wheelchair of plaintiff cars and other vehicles in the parking lot, which is a waste of people money. How you just gonna put it on their car like they want that? They're gonna throw it in the garbage anyway, sitting there wasting Dalton money. Stephanie was doing you a favor. Picking it up, throw it in the trash. Plaintiffs saw a pile of campaign flyers that was ripped up and the cars had apparently driven over them in the parking lot. I told you, I knew she was doing her job. She said, let me clean this up. You know what I'm saying? Because this is trash. And she gathered them up and disposed of them inside. Austin saw plaintiff taking the flyers off of plaintiff car and told Mayor Henyard. Mayor Henyard ordered the plaintiff to be arrested and taking the flyers off of her own car and had Austin call the Dalton police to come arrest her mid-meeting. Miss Austin, you should be going to jail too. Whoever the hell you are, you got to go. Dalton police officer Hobson, crooked ass Hobson. Yeah, I know that name is in the Alexis case. Oh, I remember. Detective DeReeve, Sergeant Harris arrived at the meeting and began to search for plaintiff. So, Detective DeReeve, you was a victim before. Now look at you. Wasn't you the victim before? Now look at you. I told you they just take turns on both sides. Take turns. Here you go. Being a damn minion, a minion. Clean my mouth off. I'd pull a dye. Let me put a jet of dye on your ass. Let me rinse my mouth out. Okay, I'm talking shit. Y'all know I gotta talk shit. Low blow. Okay, they entered the meeting and forcibly escorted her out of the building and arrested her. This arrest was false and in violation of plaintiff's constitutional right. Defendant officers knew the arrest was false, but arrested plaintiff nonetheless, which she should have a conspiracy as well. And not just First Amendment, conspiracy as well. Y'all remember with the Williams case, because she told them to do that and they did it, so they conspired. You, Miss Austin, too. Defendant officers transported plaintiff to Dalton Village Police Precinct, where she was processed, cited, and released for $150 bond. The bond impeded plaintiff's ability to travel outside of North District, Illinois. Plaintiff was charged with 1 count of misdemeanor theft under $500 in violation. Oh my God, these people is crazy. Plaintiff was forced to retain an attorney who represented her during the pendency of the criminal case. I do apologize. Plaintiff was forced to attend the court for months while the case was pending. Plaintiff was limited in her freedom to movement as a result of the fact that she was limited by the statutes of the bond, restrictions of the bond. On March 4th, 2023, the charges against plaintiff was dropped in a manner consistent with her innocence, okay? All that time going back and forth to court, back and forth to court. I told you guys, don't be afraid. I had false charges put on me. I had to go to court for 8 months until our officer showed up and lied. And then they dismissed the case. So if y'all know that something is not right, I know it cost y'all a little penny, especially if y'all have a lawyer and y'all don't represent yourself. But it's worth it, because now, guess what Miss Stephanie got? She got a lawsuit now. Okay. Mayor Henyard continued to weaponize Dolton police against plaintiff to silence her criticism. After her June 11, 2022 arrest, plaintiff remained actively involved in Dolton politics. Plaintiff frequently attend town meetings and other public events. Plaintiff actively participated in discussions about Dolton and Mayor Henyard online, where she often expressed criticism of Mayor Henyard. Henyard reported these criticisms to the Dolton Police Department and claimed they made her fear for her safety and the safety of her family. This lady making comments on Dolton politics, and you really took it to the police station. That's what I told y'all. Y'all got to investigate the Dolton police. Y'all got to get them right. Y'all candidate got to talk about what's going on with Dolton police and how they're going to fix that. If they're not talking about that, that's going to be a problem, y'all, because they are weaponized against the residents already. He reported these criticisms to the police, and the police came and locked her up. They didn't even say, "Nah, I don't want to have nothing to do with that." Y'all going to get y'all check? But Tiffany going to not give y'all check? I thought Tiffany was just over the welfare. Oh no, this was Dolton. Dolton, she the mayor. I'm sorry. As the supervisor, Tiffany is over welfare. She over the welfare projects. I'm cracking jokes. Honestly, y'all, we're gonna talk about these boxes, these food boxes and stuff, because some people is trying to like get on the residents a little bit for wanting the boxes. We're gonna talk about that. I heard that. I was like, how you gonna be getting on people for wanting the boxes? They should, if they need them, they need them. Y'all know what type of economic situation we in? Talking about you doing bad. A lot of people doing bad. And I bet you your black ass is doing bad too. Especially dealing with people with tyranny that don't care about other people. Shit. I didn't get them people. I better get them people them boxes, holding boxes of food for no reason. Over there, Tiffany holding the boxes hostage. I got a little sidetrack, y'all. On September 8th, 2022, the plaintiff went to the Village Dolton Board meeting. Although the meeting was open to the public, Mayor Henyard ordered Dolton police officers in attendance to remove plaintiff from the building. Dolton police officers' mouths. Dun, 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 dun. That name sounds familiar. Escorted plaintiff out of the building and to her car, and told her that she wouldn't be able to attend the meeting due to police report made against her for harassment. On September 8, 2022, Mayor Henyard called the Dolton police to provide additional information on decisions to remove plaintiff from the meeting. Henyard stated that the plaintiff had attended a previous board meeting and stared at Mayor Henyard, which Henyard interpreted as an attempt to intimidate and harass. Oh, you wouldn't like me, Henyard, because I'm going to stare in your motherfucking face. You wouldn't like me. Look, you a bully, I'll be right there looking at you. Talk shit about me, I'll be look. Hey, how you doing? They be mad as hell at me. Y'all think I'm a messing on the internet. Listen, if somebody don't like me, especially like if I come in and the nurses got a bad attitude, I'll come and touch them like, hey, babe, how are you? You need some help? I'm here to knock. I'm going to help you. They be like, yeah, no, thank you. Okay. Well, you okay? What's wrong? Shit, you got seizures or something? Why are you shaking? I'm that type of person. And I guess Stephanie is too. She stare her in the eyes. Tiffany, old scary ass. All right. So Mayor continued to use the Dolton police to shut plaintiff out of the village meeting and silence her criticism. Plaintiff attended the next Dolton board meeting, September 19, 2023. While she was confronted by the Dolton police officer, Mathis. Here you go. Here go another one. Who told her she had to remain quiet during the meeting? First Amendment violation. Internal police report claims that this was because plaintiff was stalking the mayor. by attending the board meetings and other public events. That's why I told you guys, be careful, because this broad is out of control. That's why if y'all gonna go to something like I'm in this situation with Robert, I didn't read the report, but I wouldn't be surprised if she tried to say Mr. Roberts was stalking her and he wasn't. That's why Tiffany just make me sick, because she know how to take a situation. She tried to know how to take a situation and manipulate it. She did the same thing, honestly, with the Jedediah situation when she was talking to the police, just lying out her fucking teeth. And then I didn't talk about the signs that was taken down, because that video was really old when everybody on YouTube started talking about it. I just left it. But even there, she was gaslighting. She was telling them they're mine, but you ain't pay for those signs. And did they give her those signs? I said, oh, hell no. What's wrong with the police? I wouldn't have gave her none of those signs. So she gaslight. That's what she do, make stuff up. She's such a liar. So internal police report claims that this was because plaintiff was stalking the mayor by attending the board meetings and other public events. Plaintiff was denied the ability to comment during the public comment portion of the meeting and felt threatened into silence by Mayor Henyard and those police. On September 28, 2022, Mayor Henyard hosted a public event titled Conversation with the Township Supervisor at Thornburg High School. Thornridge, I do apologize. Thornridge, I need to really get it together. Thornridge High School. Plaintiff attended these events and sat quietly in the 8th row where she engaged in no disruptive behavior. Despite this, Mayor Henyard directed the police to generate a police report based on plaintiff presence at the public event. You gotta go. On August 12, 2023, plaintiff attended a local music festival called Househead Event. Mayor Henyard was also in attendance and told Dalton police officer on her security detail that plaintiff presence made her feel uncomfortable and threatened. Damn, you scared of Tiffany. I'm sorry. Damn, you scared of Stephanie. Tiffany is scared. Let me find out what you done did. You done bumped her in the hallway. Let me find out she walking in the hallway. Oh, boom. And Tiffany was like, bitch. Security. Fucking bitch. That's when you want to act like you all innocent. Oh, scary ass Tiffany. How many times you going to say this lady threatened you? She's sitting, she threatened you. She looks, she threatened you. She quiet, she threatened you. That's why I don't mess around with people, because they be gaslighting, making up shit. Mayor Henyard read these posts. Okay, so it says the next day, plaintiff posted now criticism of the mayor on the Facebook group Dalton Politics about attending the event. Mayor Henyard read the post and told Dalton police that they made her fear for her safety and that of her family. Based on Mayor Henyard's past weaponization of the Dalton police against her plaintiffs, sincerely fears that this and other incidents will be used to expose her to baseless criminal liability or to otherwise prevent her from participating in the local government and exercising her First Amendment rights. These incidents has caused plaintiff to express loss of substantial mental anguish. So the count one, I already know. We're just going to get to the counts real quick. And we're going to see if Stephanie got a good lawyer just to see how they read it up, or they copied and pasted. Hit the like button. I appreciate you guys being here. Y'all know what it is. I'm a hard cookie to crack, but y'all love it. You love it. So the first count, as we talked about, we knew it was going to be First Amendment. I will hope they got conspiracy here, but we're going to go down each paragraph. So they incorporate each paragraph that of this complaint is fully restated and incorporated therein. Defendant conduct was intended to extinguish and silence the First Amendment protecting free speech of the plaintiff and shut down any criticism of Mayor Henyard. Defendant conduct was intended to punish plaintiff for her First Amendment protected free speech and express viewpoint. The arrest of the plaintiff was substantially motivated by the contest of her speech and action. Plaintiff was engaged in a lawful First Amendment activity online in Dalton. Plaintiff attended a attendance and speech at the Dolton public meeting was protected speech, as well as exercise a plaintiff right to petition for her local government. Defendant targeted and arrested plaintiff because she has criticized Mayor Henyard and advocated in favor of the recall election against the mayor. Plaintiff violated no laws while engaging in constitutional protected behavior, yet Mayor Henyard ordered her to be falsely arrested, seized, and charged. Defendant conduct has limited the extinguished plaintiff ability to continue to exercise her free speech and rights. Defendant have continued to harass and silence plaintiff by excluding her from the Dolton board meeting, having others threaten her into silence, and filing police report accusing plaintiff of stalking for simply attending a public event. Defendant action was objectively unreasonable and undertaking which willfully and recklessly indifference to the plaintiff's rights. Defendant's action was directly responsible of violation of the plaintiff's First Amendment rights and depriving of the deprivation and anguish she suffered. So what she's acting for? So Ms. Wiedeman is asking for plaintiff demand actual and compensatory damage plus. So she wants damages, actual and compensatory damage, plus the cost of the action and attorney fees from defendants. In addition, plaintiff demand punitive damage against defendants since they acted willfully, wantonly, and or in reckless disregard of the plaintiff's rights for whatever additional relief the honorable court deems equitable. So she want all that. And she's like, I got emotional distress, First Amendment rights was violated, and whatever else you want to give me, Judge, because I know you're sick of her. Sick of her. Count 2, Fourth Amendment, false arrest. Yes, you knew that was coming. So they incorporated all the paragraphs that we talked about before. Now I like the way her lawyer wrote this up. See, y'all, her lawyer added the thing that happened. You know, the other case we were reading, the lawyer, I think that was the William case or the Thrasher case. One of the lawyers was lazy and they didn't give the incident of what's happening. So y'all better read y'all court cases when y'all file it, because sometimes they be watered down and then it don't represent what you want to represent good, and sometimes that make you lose the case. So her lawyer is doing a good job. So he's giving the detail of how they violated the Fourth Amendment by false arrest. The individual defended action and conduct is set forth above in false arresting plaintiff on June 11, 2022, under the color of law and without probable cause violated her Fourth Amendment right to be free from unreasonable arrest. There were no probable cause for the arrest of the plaintiff. So again, it says defendant actions and conduct were direct proximated cause of the violation of plaintiff's Fourth Amendment rights and causing her emotional distress, fear, anguish, trauma, and loss of liberty as fought more fully above. Now, that would cause anybody, come on now, how you just get falsely arrested and got to be in jail? Seriously. We're about to get some money. She got to, because this is the only way that these things won't happen again as well, because you got to create a precedent. So this is the Fourth Amendment malicious prosecution. That's for the false arrest. And you know what she was charged with? Stealing. When she was just picking up the trash. That's what that was. Monell claim. Y'all know what that is? Anybody? Raise your hand. Y'all know we say go over that a lot. The Monell claim. What is it, guys? If you don't know, it's basically the law that ties Henyard and any other defendant to the village. Okay, so they can be basically responsible. That's what that law is. Malicious prosecution. So we know that is therefore no probable cause for the search. But these are kind of like repetitive. So sometimes the judge will knock one or two down, like state malicious prosecution, individual defendants. And this one, Fourth Amendment malicious prosecution, individual defendant. The judge may drop one or the other one. It depends if they can separate the two. What did she use for that one? Hold on 1 second. I just want to see what she used for us. That was about the no probable cause of the arrest, malicious prosecution. And then this one was defendant officers did so with malice. There was no probable cause of charges. That's again, the charges was terminated. Okay. So malicious. Okay, now it's a little different because they added to this. What makes it malicious, the charges was terminated in the manner favorable to the plaintiff, and the individual was she was found innocent. So that shows that it was malicious, especially the whole time frame of her having to go to court. Just like what we watched with the other day with that young lady who said that she went to court all these times, and she ended up winning, and then they came back and refiled again. Okay. Let's see. Is this it? Each paragraph. So that is basically it. That's what I want to. Why you didn't do conspiracy, girl? Go back and add one more thing. You know what? I'm just gonna say this, Miss Wiedeman. I'm just not a lawyer, but we have read a lot of cases here, and I do, a lot of research. One more thing you should add is conspiracy, because her and those officers conspired to lock you up. I know it was malicious, but conspiracy is different. And it was a little bit harder charges, and you could pull them other people in it too. Really tie them in and hear what they like, kind of how each action connected to each other. That's how your lawyer has to connect it. Like, hey, Henyard told this person did this and said that. Now, she couldn't even add Keith Freeman in this, no way, because I was waiting to hear Keith Freeman name up in here. Let me pull up something on PACER and see where we at with this. I'm gonna pull up PACER to see where we at with some of the court dates before we get out of here, so you guys can see where we at with those. And then I'm going to be getting out of here. I'm not going to be up here long. I was up here for an hour and a half. Thank you, guys. Let me just pull up PACER, and then I'm going to get to y'all comments. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate y'all. I love it when I'm a hot damn mess. Sorry, and y'all come and check me out. Let me ride or die for her. Oh, y'all know what it is. PACER. Oh my God. Why is not pulling up? I know y'all having a little issue. My PACER account not pulling up. Don't you do it. And I think I'm sleepy. I'm typing in the wrong thing. I didn't get any sleep. I probably slept for 2 hours. Bear with me, y'all. I had to pay my PACER account. At least I could get in there. I can't get into Cook County, but I'm trying. Y'all can see it. Hold on, y'all. Let me pull up the other stuff. Y'all can see as I go through this. Let's just see what else we got pending for before the new year, because we got a lot to still talk about. This lady keep us busy, man. Can't even get through all the cases because she always doing something crazy. Look at that. Look, you see I got all these people named mine. I just got to click, 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 click. All right. It's still so many pending cases. Oh, this is ridiculous. Hold on. I don't remember the Woods versus Freeman. Who Woods? Y'all remember? I read it. Anybody remember who was? If y'all could put it in the description. Let me just pull it. I read it already, but I'm trying to figure out who the heck is that. I don't know what the cover letter. Is that the cover? Hold on, y'all. I'm so nosy. I'm like, who Woods? They still have all these pending cases right here. Woods versus Freeman. Gardner versus Henyard. You know Henyard is involved in this. Tracy versus Township of Thornton. The ones that's not light up, I didn't read them. Everything else I did. I did Williams versus Village of Dolton. I didn't read Montgomery versus Village of Dolton. And some junior cases still pending. All of these cases still pending. Thrash, what we read most recently and highlighted again, that had to do with the school board. And Keith Freeman, that's still pending. And this is the Wiedeman case. It's still pending. All right, let's see what's going on with that real quick. I don't know if I can see when the court date. Who is this? My little nosy self. Where is it? Bear with me, y'all. I think my internet running a little slow. I think everybody home on the internet. Like, how you doing? Oh, Big Woods Barbecue. Did I read that, y'all? I don't think I read Big Wood Barbecue was rightfully tenant of the property. We got to read that. I don't think I read Big Wood Barbecue. Do y'all remember that? Yes, I did. It's called Woody's, I think. Didn't I just read that most recently? If I didn't, we're going to be reading that, okay? I'm sorry. I had to just look at these cases. There's so many. My brain be filled. This was the Big Wood Barbecue. I believe we read it. If we did not, we'll be reading it in weeks coming up. Also, let me just go to, I just want to see what's the update for Wiedeman case. As of set deadlines, magistrate got termination of hearing. The hearing expedite referral to magistrate judge. She trying to take this to court. I guess they maybe try to settle or talk about it, or maybe they just been going back and forth, with their motions and saying things. But as of right now, expedite referral to magistrate judge. It's like they trying to take it to the streets. No, they're trying to take it to the courts. We've been like, I ain't scared of you. I want to go to court with you, so I could just stare at you in court. So you could say I'm intimidated with your scary ass. So I think those are the other cases that she still has pending, as well as the ones that we gave you a heads up. She still has the eviction case coming up. That police that's wrongfully said he didn't get a position, but obviously he did, because his ass is named in the lawsuit that Miss Wiedeman is having. This is ridiculous. That's why I said I can't, like, when residents like Trina talk, and I'm just being honest, when they say they need new blood, I can't be mad at them, because I done read so many lawsuits and they all are like each other taking turns suing each other. And guess what's happening? Guess who's paying for it? The residents. That's what's the problem here. That's really a problem. So I think that's all I have to present to you guys tonight. I hope you guys learned something new. You know how I do when we go into the little cases, talking about a little bit. I know y'all still, just before you go to court, add conspiracy, so you can get a little bit more. Y'all don't be mad at me. I know, just conspiracy. You could get a little bit more money. Allegedly. I'm not a lawyer. Information and educational purposes only. All right, let's get to the comments, because we about to get up out of here. I'm going to get to the top. Y'all know I'll be cracking hella jokes. It is what it is. Thank you for being here, Honeymoon, not giving up on me. I saw you when they was over there cursing me out, Honeymoon. You was like, well, this is how I feel, and this is what it is. Thank you for being strong in your spot. And then, they not turning on you, because you was one of the first that still stayed over here and just was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do what I want. I told you white people like me, right, Honeymoon? Because we keep it, they like when people keep it real. I'm gonna just be honest. Black people, we like to be codified sometimes, most of the time. I'm just being real. It's true. Shout out to you, Honeymoon. Is Trina running for something? No, not that I know of. She was. No screws that y'all are at me like that. I swear that's gonna get me hyped up. What are you talking about? He said no screws that yell at me like that. Who was yelling at you? Come on. Yes, she is smart and honest. Should have ran for Thornton Township supervisor. I could run with that, especially if she worked with, we're talking about Miss Wiedeman, especially if she worked with Frank for so long. I can agree. I can see that making sense, honestly. But being a trustee is very important too, because if you got somebody that is the supervisor and they rogue, the trustee is holding them by the balls. You see how they hold him by the balls? She mad? She can't do nothing, because that's how a government is supposed to work. You're supposed to have a check and balance system. Oh, it says, sorry for my text speak broke, but I was trying to say the police absolutely allow her in with an equalizer in her hand. That's what y'all call the golf club, an equalizer? So knock somebody's head off. No, I'm no longer using talk text. Just go ahead and spell it out. Yes, they always do that. But you know what you do, Javar? They do that to me all the time. Go into your setting and take off the autocorrect. What happens is stupid AI when autocorrect it to whatever they want to. So if you got an iPhone, you go into settings and you take off autocorrect, that'll kind of help you a little bit. Because it do it to me all the time. We be trying to just get the talk text, keep it moving. All of a sudden it says something completely different. So take that feature off your phone and it'll help you. Laugh out loud. You sound like me, Javar. I had to give up on talk text. I feel you. We have 24 likes and 48 watchers. Thank you. Come on and hit the like button. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Y'all getting in on the conversation. We love and respect all views and thoughts. Yes, ma'am. It says you grown and bad. Hey, Isaac. You my friend. How you doing, love? Welcome to the broadcast. Let me know if you want a wrench because I like it. The other day I mentioned you because I like the way that you articulate yourself, your views. You're open. And when you say things, you explain it. So I like that. I love it. I appreciate you. Definitely could get a wrench. Am adding to the playlist. Y'all check out my playlist under my name, Javar Super Mayor Saga. Okay. Now check out, you make YouTube videos or you just put in a bunch of videos in your playlist. I don't mind. I'll put it on my thing. Your playlist good. I'll put it right on my community page. Christopher. Mr. Gardner with the trucking company and the then brother that allowed the U-Haul, franchise that initiated the correspondence. The feds, they were talking before. What is this? What you talking about? Could you explain this to me? You want a link? Because I don't know what you're talking about. Sometimes I get a little lost, especially when I'm sleepy, though. I don't know what you're talking about. But if you want a link, let me know. I'll let you come up and explain to the audience what you're trying to say. Hey, sis, got to get caught up. Hey, beautiful. Yep. Hotmess.com right here. Hot mess. Let's ride. Let me see. I have to do that too. Yes, get it. Hey, Mr. Roberts, how are you? I'm glad to see you. I'm glad that you're not mad at me. I'm always fucking up. I'm always doing something. So if you heard my last 2 lives, just don't even worry about it. Just overlook it. Thank you for being here. Which Kitchen is the barbecue restaurant that served the 4 Dalton trustees. Oh, okay. And I think I did read it because she was mad at him. And I read the other one because don't wood restaurants have like a big parking lot? Is that the one that's right across the street from Village Hall? Because that week I read 2. One was about Yvette Towing, and I think it was the barbecue hut because it's maybe right across the street, and his properties are big. And I think Tiffany won them. You just verify and let me know was I right or wrong. Thank you for being here, Mr. Paul Roberts, and thank you for not giving up on me. I'm just a hotmess.com. I'll be trying it. Trina just have that. I'm not reading that. Y'all gonna get Trina over here cursing me out. No, I said what I said. Don't be coming over here bashing her so she come over here with that damn golf club. Talking about what you say, Grace. I'll bust you in your damn. I'm just playing, Trina. Look, I'm pulling a Tiffany. Don't stare at me too hard. I got jokes. Listen, when I was sleepy as a little kid, we used to do Dirty Dozens, and when I get tired, I just start cracking hella jokes. So please just bear with me, y'all. So I won't say nothing too bad. I'm talking about Trina yelling at the meeting. Oh, y'all better stop saying her name in my comments before I get in trouble. I know, push it to the limit. No excuse. Oh Lord, I'm just putting that up there. I'm done with y'all. I'm done because I know where y'all about to go with this. This is what it is. I'm gonna put my little new thing up there because I'm trolling tonight. Because me and Stephanie may be looked at as bullies or people that talk too much shit. We can't stare at people. People feel some type of way. But this is how me and Miss Wiedeman be feeling about shit. Let me put it on the screen.
I might not beat you up. That don't mean that I don't want to. You understand what I'm saying? Don't think that just because I ain't take it there that you didn't deserve it. I might didn't give you what you deserve. And deep down in my heart, I'm really hoping that somebody else will so that I don't have to. You know why? I'm a retired crash out. I don't like being tested. It take a lot of self-control to not give people what they deserve. Okay?
Yes, ma'am and sir. You're getting what you deserve. So with that goes to say, I want you guys to have an amazing holiday. Enjoy your family. It is not just about giving gifts. This is about spending time, loving each other, eating a meal, unity in the community. Honestly, I'm going to tell you this. I had talked about my uncle and his situation earlier. And one thing that I do regret is no matter what went on, that you supposed to go back and talk to your family. And before he passed away, I ain't talked to him. I said what I said and I was done. So I really want to say, guys, just be aware of that, you know, honor the people that's around you. I know people can be very toxic. You don't have to subject yourself to bad behavior and bad things, but just remember that you don't want any seeds in your heart when you meet God. It's all about you and what you did. Okay. I know I ain't perfect. I got a lot of repent. I'll be like, God, you see what they did? He'd be like, well, what you did? I'll be like, damn, I'm in trouble. But I love you guys, and I will see you the day after Christmas. You have a great, great holiday.
Leader, they want to hear from the mayor. If y'all ain't learned that yet, the mayor, not the trustees that don't do nothing, that only run their mouth. Y'all don't do no work, no work.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
Every election. So now, because they can't beat me, they got to do this smear campaign to convince public opinion that I'm bad for them.
So you said 2 elections. You were first elected in 2021?
No, 2013 was my first election for trustee. I was a trustee. I sat where they are.
Right.
That's why I know the law.
Council.
Yes.
Elected mayor 2021.
Yes.
Term is 4 years?
Yes.
Okay. Plans of running for re-election?
I'm running for both my seats. And I'm going to win them.
So, and when is the election for Thornton Township?
2025.
So those elections at the same time?
They are.
Bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
All right, y'all. We're not finished. We got one more. Y'all want to party with me just a little bit? Y'all know I got to play a little bit Hebrew music at the end. Let's go. Let me play this one. Let's play this one, y'all. This is to my peoples who wanted to talk about me this morning and treat me bad and try to, you know, whatever. Like my feelings don't mean anything. You got 5 subscribers, but this is to you, motherfuckers. Excuse my language.
Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Most High and the power of
Yes.
His might. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Off with his head.
Devil wanna try it, so it's off with his head. Repent, the time is now, cause you can't talk when you dead. Bible study in the AM, you should walk what it says. Straight and narrow path like a walk on the ledge.
Only difference, I won't fall out, cause the Most High got me go to war for the hour. I'm a Maccabees, probably. Mashiach is the blueprint, so we fact machine copy. For him, we are the students, so let's pack it, read properly.
Get the highlighter, I light higher, he's a higher light. Bond with him, like bond.